Today we're going to be having a look at a movie-inspired saber by NSABERS. This is for all the Sith out there.
At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge.
Hello to all my Jedi and Sith companions, especially my Sith companions, because this unboxing and review is targeted for you. This is the Darth Maul inspired lightsaber as seen in Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. And what makes this one very unique is that it's bespoke. It has a custom weathering effect on it. And there's only 30 in existence. So if you do want one, you gotta get one quick, because when they're gone, they're gone. This bespoke Darth Maul lightsaber comes in two different configurations. You can get it with SM Pixel V4, so you have NeoPixel blades, you have the SM Pixel V4 soundboard, which has flash on clash and blaster and sensitive smooth swing and lockup and tip drag, and you have multiple sound fonts, the ability to add more. It is an amazing soundboard, feature rich. It has everything that you could want. And the price for the SM Pixel V4 model is $439.99 US with free shipping. If you want the best of the best, you can get this with the Profi soundboard, and it also includes a hard case rather than a cardboard box. The price for the Profi edition is $589.99 US with free shipping. Now keep in mind that you are getting two separate lightsabers. Each section of the Darth Maul hilt has its own soundboard, so you can play with them separate or you can play with them together, like the staff saber. It's up to you. You can also get this lightsaber in the regular edition where it doesn't have that custom weathering, and you can also get it with the RGB core, so the light is built into the hilt and the blade is hollow. If you are interested in one of these, I will put a link in the description taking you to the product page, as well as a link to NSABERS store. NSABER has a huge variety of sabers, and they are all gorgeous. They have amazing customer service. They ship everything so well, and I am so happy to be working with them. I put my trust in them, and you'll be very pleased with what you get. And if you like to save money, you can also enter this coupon code, Frugal Jedi. Enter that at checkout to receive 7% off your order. You know where to get one, you know how much they cost. Let's move on to the unboxing. Included is the NSABERS box, and inside that box will be two 32-inch long blades, 7/8 inch outside diameter. They include a display stand, the NSABERS plaque, two blade plugs, two USB-C cables, Allen keys, screws, and rubber washers. You get two white gloves, because, you know, it's bespoke, you gotta be ritzy. And you get the instruction manual. Last but not least, of course, is the hilt. So let me show you how this thing looks. This is massive and absolutely beautiful. The weathering pattern on it is gorgeous. It really brings out the details of all the valleys. And oh my goodness, absolutely gorgeous. This is a big hilt. Obviously it's meant as a staff, but I love the fact that you can just take it apart and use each section individually. That's so nice. So you can be fighting like this if you want. And I love the detail on the bottom as well. I mean, that's beautiful. I'm not going to be attaching the blades right now because it's going to be humongous when it's done. But of course, I'm going to demonstrate this later and see how it looks when the blades are attached. I like the fact that they also give you a whole bunch of rubber washers. And you can use those washers between your connectors, and they're going to help line up the buttons for people who want it to be exactly straight. I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. But it's nice that they give you that option. Yeah, I just like looking at it and holding it. It feels so awesome. So to turn the saber on, there are 2 buttons on one side, 2 buttons on the other. You hold down the top button.
Power on.
You'll hear power on, of course.
Power on.
Now, because each one is independent, that means that you can have 2 separate sound fonts going at the same time. But I recommend if you're going to use it as a staff, you want the same sound effect for both sides. This has 27 sound fonts pre-installed on each micro SD card. And I like to match them up so that it sounds better when you're using it. So I have it set to Darth Maul. Let's turn the saber on. This is going to be really fun to play with once I get the blades attached. And what's also cool are that the buttons light up, and they light up blue. Really loud as well. So let me take off one of these and just show you how it comes apart. Turn that back off. So to access the core, this section right here will unscrew. Slide it down, and there you can see your micro SD card as well as your charging port on the back. You can also take off the emitters as well, and they come apart in a whole bunch of different sections. See that there? And you can even take this part off if you want. I don't know why you'd want to, but you can. And then it comes apart like that. Really well constructed. I'm going to show you more of the features when we're outside because I'll have more room, and I'll show you things like tip drag and lockup effect, how they work, how they look. And to attach the blade, there are 3 holes, and they are inside the fins. Really clever because that way it doesn't detract from the look of the saber. You don't have any of those screws visible. They're nice and hidden. And there are 3, and they're just 1, 2, 3 all the way around. So I'm going to attach the hilts. We're going to go outside, turn this thing on, swing it around, and then join me for my final thoughts. So there's your blaster. And to do your lockup, hold down the bottom button, let go. You have tip drag, hold the top button down and tap. And then you have melt. I am no good at spinning a double-ended saber. I'm not very good at spinning a regular saber, so it's okay. There's your force effect. You can kind of switch them on and off because I'm doing push-pull, so I can kind of have the light. Turn on background music. I'll hold down the bottom button, have the saber pointed down while it's off. You can also cycle colors on the fly. Tilt it down, hold down the bottom button, twist your wrist. A Jedi staff saber. I love this thing. Fantastic. It's time for my final thoughts. Judging by the smile on my face, it's getting a very good score. I can't find any faults with this thing. I love it. Let's start with value for money. Now, $439.99 US is not cheap, but you are getting 2 sabers, and this is replica. So to me, that is a great value. You get the display stand, you're getting all the extra bits and pieces, it's well packaged. So yeah, value for money for me, even with the price tag, still perfect. It's getting 5 out of 5. The next category is design. Really, I mean, I love the way this thing looks. And I love the bespoke edition. That weathering on there, it just makes it look so much more realistic. Like it's seen some battles. And I love that. And it really brings out the details. Because the darks sit into those valleys and then the brighter colors on top. I love all the little accent buttons. The fact that you can take this apart and play with it with 2 separate hands is awesome. You get the blade plugs included. And yeah, I'm just rambling on here. Design, perfect, 5 out of 5. Next category is features. Features with SM Pixel V4, you have the 27 built-in sound fonts. You have the sensitive smooth swing, flash on clash, blaster, lockup, tip drag, melt. You have music files. You have Bluetooth capabilities. These are phenomenal soundboards. You will not be disappointed. If you never had an SM Pixel V4, you're going to absolutely love it. Features, 5 out of 5. The last category is quality. NSABERS always ships their products so well. The box is great. It has foam padding. And if you decide you want the Profi edition, you're going to get that really nice hard case with the latches on it. It's gorgeous. And the quality of the metal, the quality of the blade plugs, the blades themselves, the display stand, it is incredible. Quality is also getting a 5 out of 5. This Darth Maul weathered bespoke lightsaber by NSABERS is getting a score of 5 out of 5. Every Sith Lord should have one of these. Amazing product. Well done, NSABERS. Well, that wraps up this unboxing and review. Don't forget, if you enjoyed it, please give it a like. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click on that bell so you're staying up to date whenever I release new videos. I always have more unboxings and reviews coming, as well. Sometimes I have giveaways, just had one happen, and congratulations to those winners. And lots of cool stuff. I have been your host, The Frugal Jedi. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.